everyone. Today I'll be talking about different sewing pins or dressmaker's pins. Okay, let me just quickly show you Judy. In case you hear any noise in the background, she might be the culprit, even though she's lying down at the moment, but yes. Okay, back to pins. Now I'm going to move the camera so you can see the different types of pins that I have. This one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Now there are other types of pins available, but I'm not going to talk about them because I don't work on those kind of projects like quilting and silk and all of that. There are silk pins, there are quilting pins. I don't work on quilts. I don't do quilts, and neither do I work on silk, so I don't see any need to purchase them. So right now I'm going to the first pins I'm going to talk about is the novelty pins. Also, it's called the plastic flower head pins because the shape of the head is made of it's shaped like a flower, and it's long. I normally use it on thick fabrics or lightweight fabrics because I know that the head will not be able to pass through the lightweight like lace easily because of how large the head is. So that's why I use these pins. And on thick fabrics, I mean, it just goes through very easily, no problems at all. That's why I like the plastic flower head pins or novelty pins. There are other shapes like a heart shape. They just come in different shapes and different colors. Most of the sewing pins now come in different colors, so it's cool. Now we have the ball shaped pins, and this one, it's made of pearls. The head is pearls. I'm trying to zoom so that you can, I don't know, see properly. Yeah, I guess this is clearer now. And it is one of, you can see the head as one of, it was purple. And then we have this other ball shaped one, but it's not pearls, it's just plastic. Yeah, I used to like this one because this one was a good quality one, but I noticed that when I bought this pearl ball shaped ones, if you look, I don't know if you'll be able to see the difference. The metal part, so this part wasn't smooth at all. I bought it from a craft store, so I'm going to advise you, if you want to get quality pins, please don't get it from a craft store. And it bends easily. So this part is not smooth at all, so it used to snag the fabric a lot. You can't really see it. I wish there was a way you could see what I'm talking about. It's not shiny at all. It was looking dull. This whole part was looking dull. This one was shinier, and so it was easy. It was very easy to pierce the fabrics. Yeah, but yeah, I've run out of these ones. There are very few of this left. This one I bought to replace this, but I found out that it's not good quality and it bends very easily. This one bends too, but I mean, this one was really bad because I guess it's from where I bought it. So if you find a good quality one, that's okay. The next one I'm going to talk about is the flat head one. We are very, very conversant with this one. This one, it's because we've seen our aunts, our mothers, our grandmas, and our great-grands using these pins. For a long time, this was the pin, the only pin I knew about until I got into fashion and design school. So this was the only pin. I don't know why my camera is misbehaving. Yes, I don't really like working with this because it gets lost in the fabric. And when I was living in a carpeted area and then my sewing studio was carpeted, what happened, it used to get lost a lot, and then, I mean, that's a safety hazard, so I just threw them away. I'm still surprised I still have this few left, but yes, this is another type of sewing pin. It's very good with handwork though. The other type is the glass head one. This is my favorite. Yeah, my very favorite one. Is it in English like that? Yeah, okay. If there's no English like that, that's fine. So this is the glass head pin because it's called glass pins, but I'm saying it's glass head because the head is made of glass. This is the head of a pin. If you see me pointing, I'm trying to point and let you know that I'm touching the head. So this is the head of the pin, and this is made of glass. This one, if you're ironing, you're good because it's not going to melt. Now the ball-shaped ones will melt when it comes in contact with an iron. Those two will melt, and I have a few of them that have, melted as a result of carelessness, you know. But this one would not melt at all, and it's so smooth, very easy to work with. It even goes through very thick fabrics. I really like this one, and I would advise that you get this one if you can afford it. It's a very good quality one, and it will last you a long time, instead of buying these ones that will keep getting burnt, you know, all the time. This one, it won't get burnt. Another thing that's a pin is a safety pin. We use a safety pin for, what they call it, when you want to pass elastic through any casing. You use a safety pin. If you don't have a bodkin, then you can use a safety pin, and you know, safety pin comes in different sizes. Yeah, I have a bigger one, but I think it's not here. It's in one of the casings that I have. Another thing I want to point out that is, please, when your pins burn like this ones, throw them away. I've thrown a lot of my pins away. That's why I have very few left here, and some are in fabrics at the moment. So just throw them away. There's no point keeping them. It's not worth keeping these pins. And yes, I brought this to point out something. Now, if you have pins, you surely must have somewhere you need to store your pins. If you have what do they call them, a pin holder. This mine is a magnetic pin holder, or you can have this pin cushion. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for, the pin cushion, where you can sew it up yourself, and then you can just poke your pin in it. You can, a round shape, whatever shape you want to sew your pin cushion, just sew them, stuff it with what's that thing they use in stuffing? I've forgotten. You stuff it and then close it, and then it becomes a pin cushion, and then you can just poke your pins so that it's easily accessible. But since I'm not using a pin cushion, I probably have to make one, because this magnetic holder is, it's come off, as you can see, but there's a magnet in it, and if I turn it upside down, the pins don't fall out. That's the benefit of using a magnetic pin holder, because if it falls, your pins don't fall out, and then you're able to pick up the pins. If they're fallen on the floor, you're able to just pick them up, and the pins will get attached to the pin holder because of the magnet in it. So I hope these tips have been helpful. Was it really a tip? Yeah, I gave a tip on buying glass pins. And what other tip did I give? Don't use bent pins. It's not worth it. So I hope this video has been helpful, and thank you for watching, taking your time to watch this video. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Bye-bye.